And what are you mostly dealing with in this area as far as filters? Type. What's the, I guess, the majority? Is it sand? Is it DE? Is it cartridge?
So this specific route is 80% DE filters.
Okay.
And other routes might have all cartridge. We don't have very many sand filters.
That's a good thing.
Yes, we have those sand filters in out in the country areas.
Sure.
Up in the hills where there's going to be a lot more dirt and dust, only because there's no way a customer is going to pay me to clean a filter every 2 months on a DE filter, or every 3 or 4 months for that cartridge filter. And so those customers have sand filters.
So let's kind of shift gears here.
All right.
So sanitizer, chlorine,
yes.
What do you when you're sanitizing? Are you doing a mix of some things? Is there one thing more than another that you're using? How do you sort of work your sanitizing?
So we use liquid chlorine.
Okay, and that's primarily?
That's primarily.
Okay.
Year round. During the summer, depends on when it starts getting that close to 85, 90 degrees, we'll start using some trichlor tabs.
Mm-hmm.
But that's June, July to maybe September.
Okay.
That we're using tabs, and we're only using those tabs just to help us get from 1 week to the next week.
Sure.
And on occasion, for those pools that are really, really heavily used, that we can't put in 4 gallons of chlorine in to last us,
right,
we'll add in some Cal Hypo.
Okay.
But that's on the rarer occasion. Mostly it's going to be liquid chlorine.
And what do you find doing that? So liquid chlorine being your primary used. What's pH like? What's pH management like in that situation? Are you using lots of acid or not so much? Or
the pools that we're using a lot of acid on are going to be those pools that customer really likes to use their fountains. Okay. And they like to use their
aeration
aeration in that pool, their waterfalls, their shears, their deck jets. Yeah. I was surprised how well my guys actually do manage their pH in their pools, as well as their alkalinity. Having 180 pools, I physically cannot see every one of those pools every week. And what I actually do to manage that is we do a rotation. So I don't have the same technician seeing the same pool every single week. They will rotate between the 3 of them, as well as myself. Right. And that's my way of just being able to keep up on what they're doing. And during the summer, I think we are probably about 7.7, 7.8. Could be higher if those pools are having a lot more aeration.
Sure.
But I'm very proud of my guys for being able to keep them around that 7.8, especially in the summer. Would like to have them lower, but we can only do so much when we're there once a week.